First things first, team comp. So you got Reinhardt with Akiriko, Moira, Hanzo, okay. A lot of frontal damage, not much flank potential. Yeah, I mean, it also means you're not going to get much help from anyone. You're not going to get help from your tank much. You're not going to get help from your supports much. Your timing needs to be very accurate, because if you go in too early, you're going to die instantly. If you go in too late, the fight's going to happen without you. So let's look at the options you have here. Option 1, you just shoot here, and you'll probably die to spam. Option 2, you off angle from here. Option 3, you off angle from here. And that's basically it. So in this moment you don't have many options. Your best bet is to off angle here for now. And that's exactly what you do. Good sticky. So yeah. So right off the bat, I have a big issue with you turning around to shoot the Tracer and the Doom. That's not your job. Your job is to kill stuff. Don't really try to not react to what the dive heroes are doing. Try to just dive them instead. In this current meta, it's better to trade backlines instead of trying to help your backline. And you have a Kiriko and Moira, like, they can keep themselves alive. You helping them is not going to do much. You killing their supports that are a lot more delicate is going to help your team. So I think you did fine with the off angle. You hit a good sticky. I'm a fan of that. But this is where you make the mistake. So you see the Tracer and the Doom go that way, and you turn around to help with that. That's not your job. Like, these 3 can deal with that. Well, these 4 can deal with that. You need to keep the pressure here where it matters. Shooting this is not going to do nothing. Shooting this is going to do nothing. This will do a lot. This will take so much pressure off your team. So you need to keep spamming this angle and don't let anyone walk out for free. Kill him, fine. He would have died anyway. So the example there, your team just killed both of them without you, right? You didn't even need to help. That whole time you could have just been here dealing with this, or at least putting pressure on them. You didn't need to chase here. You have an advantage now. Your team's walking in, you want to touch point. This is a moment where I think you can be aggressive, because as a DPS player, if an Echo flies above your head, it's really difficult to hit them. So if you stay here, you're actually making it easier for him. So you need to fly onto him aggressively and go for a stick. Doing this is just, no, we don't do that. Like, his gun is way better at doing that than yours is. So you should close the gap. So yeah, there's Nana, whatever. You want to be flying either directly on him or flying up here. Just flying somewhere where you're making his shots harder to hit. It's good. If you would have done it at the right time, he would have actually died. Maybe you'll clean him up. Who knows? So you take the point. It's fine. You shouldn't be chased. So I think I want you to stay on that angle. I think that... Don't think you shoot here. I don't think that you spam this. I think you take the off angle here until you get forced out. You want to be pressuring this Anna, pressuring this Ryan, forcing them to have to choose. So the purpose of off angling, like I always say, is to force them to choose. You want to make the enemies choose to either shoot this guy or you. If you come here, they don't have to choose. They could just shoot in a straight line, okay? If you stand here, then they have to choose. And you can do a lot of damage from here. So keep this off angle until you get forced out. There's no off angle created here, so you're making it easy for them to just walk in. Again, you're safe here. You're safe. You're definitely safe. You're not going to die, but you can't do anything from here. You're not going to kill anyone from here. You need to be off angling. This is your angle here. Imagine, so let's just imagine for a second. Instead of being up here, safe. Why? Yeah, safe. Imagine you were here, just, oh, look at that. You could have shot that Anna once and she would have died. If you had a beam right now, you could literally beam and kill 2. But you're playing way too safe. And you're not controlling any angle. So they're able to walk in for free, and they would have actually died there if you were there, so that sucks. And up here, like, again, we're shooting a Tracer. Why? Why are we chasing their Tracer around when they have a Zen that can be killed easily? We're chasing the Tracer around when they have a Zen that can be killed easily, and he's low HP, and you're not there. So you played really safe, you didn't die, well done, but you also didn't do anything. Apart from shoot a Tracer that didn't die. So, you've decided to go on an off angle, fantastic. Shoot something, kill something. Good, that's a nice sticky. Is that going to be a kill? No, but you force a slide, whatever. Now you can shoot this guy in the back, force him to choose. Good. Now we go in aggressively. Nice. You got your fly in, kill. Come on. Good. 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 Nice. Good. So, why was that different? It was different because you controlled an angle, you pressured them, you forced them to deal with you or die, and they chose to die. The fight before, you didn't give them that choice. You didn't say to them, deal with me or you're going to die. You just said, walk in if you want, I'll just shoot the Tracer and do nothing. This time, you said, deal with me or die, and they chose die. You don't need to be poking when you have your ult. Like, nothing's going to die with you. You will not kill anything from here. All you're doing is risking your life and giving them ult charge. Just don't. Okay, where's your angle? Good, this is your angle. Why are you frontlining? Where's your off angle? So, your pathing is not good. Because you were here, and then you decided to come back here. Why? Why not just come here? To the good off angle. You know? You're not giving yourself any options to carry then. You're only giving yourself options to shoot, shield, and a Tracer. Okay. You're probably going to have to use copy here to sustain this. Yeah, I think you could have been a bit more proactive with your copy then. Like, you could have copied the Zen or the Ana or the Ryan. That would have helped your team a lot. But you just didn't use it. And copy charges fast, and it's not. It is an ult that you can just use to buy time if necessary. You should have used it there. I think you probably know that. Again, deal with me or die. Okay, now they're dealing with you. Good. Deal with me or die. Good. Die. They chose die. You can do it. You probably didn't need to recall when you did. He should still die though, right? Cool. Again, so why is it that when you're in your end here, you love off angling like this? You love doing that when it's here, but when it's here, you don't love doing it. You just love standing behind your Ryan. Why is that different? Why do you off angle here but stand behind your Ryan here? It's no different. In fact, it's actually easier from here because you have more escape options. So I'm just a bit confused why you're only off angling when you're at a disadvantage, when you have to push through the choke. Why not use it to hold the choke? Again, which angle are you controlling? Nothing. You're controlling nothing right now. Again, way too safe. Like, what are you going to do from here? Why can't you be here? I mean, even this is not great, to be honest, so we don't want to be here, but like, they don't really have anything that can kill you that easily. So the way you do this, now that they're here, now you rotate. So if their Ryan wants to come through that way, then you're going to come over here, and now here's your off angle. You need to create an angle every time, and just go wherever the Ryan doesn't go. If the Ryan goes here, you go here. If the Ryan goes here, you go here. You have way more mobility than he does. You can just go where he doesn't go. But what you can't do is just hide and let everyone do it for you. Very sloppy. Let me tell you something. You need to stop going up here. It's actually not a good place to be. The only time you should go up here is if, like, you're going to die if you don't. You eventually went to the right angle, but it was way too late. It's the moment that you saw the Ryan go here, you should have gone here. But the problem is you didn't see him go here because you were up here and you couldn't see. Because it was just, first of all, stop going up there. Second of all, look for some more off angles, please. Deal with me or die. Die. Okay. It was a good sleep, but it was a good sleep, fine. But why did you go in there? Like, what could you do? Okay. What can you do here that you can't do here? Nothing. Everything you can do here, you can do here, but with more safety. You don't need to walk through here. You can just literally stand here and shoot them. This ends a free kill. This ends a free kill. If they look at you, you just do this. If you walk in here, you don't have the option to do this. Give yourself a chance. I want to see you abusing natural cover here. I want to see you absolutely abusing natural cover. I want to see you going for boot kills. I want to see you making their life a nightmare. And I want to see timed aggression. Good, this is a nice angle. That's a good sleep, but you're not going to die to it. Because you had cover, I meant you, even if they hit a good sleep, you won't die. Okay, you've just seen the Ryan engage. Now you need to engage someone. Okay. Now keep spamming, good. Good, just keep pressure on them now. Keep pressure, good. This is fine. Yeah, that's good. You saw that he couldn't escape, you booped him so he couldn't escape and killed him. Good. Okay. You're healed up, straight back in. You're playing a little bit safer than I would like you to. I mean, yeah, I get it. Here, this is what we want. Natural cover, good angle. This is good. Just stay here. It's a really nice angle. I don't think you need to... Well, you've run out of fuel. The new fire is so you can't fly infinitely, right? Good. Keep spamming. Why are you not shooting? Come on, we don't want cheeky kills. We want consistent kills. Get away from the McCree. Okay, so your decision to fly this direction is probably going to get you killed. So you're in danger, you flew over here. I get that, but now you can't really escape. I think you even... yeah, either way this race is going to chase you. Let's go back. So I think when you're done on this angle, you need to just go backwards. So in this moment here, you're out of fuel. You don't have your thing. This moment here, you need to go back. You need to kind of go around here, I think. Because now you're safe if you do that. Back to your team. Going here is going to get you killed. Going here is going to get you killed. Going here is going to get you killed. And going here. Anywhere you go apart from back is going to get you killed. Going here is also going to get you killed. So once you've drained a few resources like this, you have to just go back. You can't stay here. I get you want to take a few shots. I mean, take a few shots, then leave. If you stay here too long, you're just dead. This is way too aggressive. No, okay, you've been given a chance to leave now. Like, you didn't go back the first time. It was fine. You assessed it. It was safe. Now you need to start thinking about rotating, because now you're playing as a tank. Like, if you're in front of your tank when the fight's beginning, you're in big trouble. If the fight's like already like happened or happening, you can be in front of your tank. But if you're in front of your tank pre-fight, you're gonna die. Yeah, it was this burst that got you killed. You live. Yeah. So you prolonged your life a bit, but the decision to boost anywhere but back was what got you killed, ultimately. You almost clutched it back. If you had a mercy, then you could have gone that way, but when you had no way of getting healed, it's just never going to happen. Yeah, let's just clean up kills. Now we're back on Echo. This is a good Echo map. So, going for some early poke, fine. They have a lot more stuff to deal with you now. So you need to be a little bit more careful. However, they don't have the tracer. So, here's the trade-off. When they have more hit scans, you can't fly as high or fly as openly. But they don't have the tracer, so it means you can take more aggressive angles. So you can't fly around as much, but you can flank more. Does that make sense? The hit scans mean that you can't do this, but the tracer means that you can't do this. But they don't have the tracer now, so I wouldn't mind seeing you take something like this for now, with the possibility of moving here later, because this guy can't. If you hit a few good shots on him, he won't be able to sustain being there. But flying up and stuff when they've got this comp is not going to end that well for you. They are forcing the point. Again, look, we're just stacking on Orion. We're playing like a bot, just shooting front line. Take an angle on them. Who is this here? Ash. This Ash is taking an angle. I mean, it's a very aggressive angle. She's probably going to die, but she's trying to take an angle at least. She actually gets completely rewarded for taking that angle. She even gets a kill and forces you out. So the Ash took the angle and dominated your team purely because you let her. So it looks like you're going to have to take a 1v1 here. She's going to die if he doesn't leave. Okay, she's out. Oh, she actually jumps off again. What an idiot. Now it's just clean up. Don't get killed. Don't take any risk. I'm hoping you're not going to keep going that way. So now you need to take an off angle again. So, yeah. Being here is fine, but you have a Zarya. You don't need to do that. A more appropriate angle is this. This. Imagine you're here. The team flies on you, you just fly away. Look at this. This is so much more value than just whatever you're going to do. We don't need you to guard this choke point. We have a Zarya. She can do that better than you can. Here he is, on the angle. Good job. Now stay there. Okay, what we're going to do here. We have no control over the angle again. You don't need to be here. Imagine if you were here this fight. I mean, you wouldn't be exposed to the bulb and you'd kill this BAP that's flanking. buff that killed 2, you would have shit on him. Right, that Ashe, first of all, that Ashe cannot be allowed to stay there. Okay, this is so winnable. You got the point now, you don't need to push anymore. Don't die. Your Zarya needs to back up, she's gonna die. You need to copy, yeah, good. Probably should just use your shield. Shield and then suck after the shield breaks, but you're not a tank player, whatever. I think maybe copying a support would have been better there. Copying tanks is like severely nerfed now. Okay, it's kicking off now. What are you gonna do? Misses. Okay, hallelujah. He's on an off angle in the last fight of the game. Okay, that's a Bob. Just, I don't think you can kill the Bob. I think you just need to not take any damage from him. Probably shoot the Moira instead. Like, you don't need to touch right now. Don't feel like you need to touch. This bar is full. Don't take any damage to that Bob, and you don't need to touch yet. Why? Why? You didn't even need to touch. You didn't even need to touch, and you just did that. I get it, you're probably panicking because it's the last fight, but I hope that you recognise that that was a terrible thing to do. Just look at this. This bar tells you everything you need to know. If this is full, you don't need to touch. Simple. Especially when overtime's just started. You had so much time. You were panicking and you thought that you didn't have any time, but you had lots of time. So there's two main takeaways from that. The first one is your target priority. You were chasing a Tracer a lot. You're chasing the Doom a lot when you should have been going on their backline. Second thing you need to focus on is taking angles. You need to almost always be on an angle, and the greediness of your angle will change depending on what they have. If they've got a Tracer, you can take more high ground angles. If they don't have a Tracer, you can take more flanky angles. If they have a Sombra, you need to play a little bit more safe. So you need to change how you play based on what they have, but you definitely need to be more aggressive with your angles. That's a fact. Increasing your aggressiveness on your off angles will really improve your game, and stop chasing Tracers.